All right. Um, Good morning, everyone. Finally, at last, I am able to start and begin my journey of daily coding. I've actually been wanting to do this since quite a long time. I've seen many people been doing this on YouTube. Like doing daily coding until they find a job, or doing daily coding until they graduate, etc. And watching those videos kind of inspired me to actually do the same kind of thing, or at least similar, in a sense that I will do and I will challenge myself to do daily coding practice, right? Maybe I haven't actually thought this deeply and thoroughly. Like, um, I don't know exactly whether I'm gonna have some kind of strict concept or some kind of strict, you know, um, kind of programming that I'll do, or maybe maybe this will act as some kind of a journal to me as well. Like, I can see my progress along the line with this. I can look back and see what I've been learning, what I've been doing, etc., etc. So don't expect much with this. Probably gonna be all mixed up with random content. Sometimes it's gonna be debugging some coding problems. Sometimes it's gonna be me doing some lead code, or some competitive programming problems maybe. Sometimes it's me just learning stuffs. It's probably gonna be a lot of random shit, to be honest. Then again, I don't even expect anyone to watch this. My primary reason is to this journey, um be what's the word? I forgot the word. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, bad language, my bad. I just wanna record all the stuffs, yeah, practically to be a journal of some kind, a video journal, whatever. So yeah. And for the record, this is actually not the first time I've made this video. I haven't actually uploaded any video like this on my channel, but if you can see here, this is actually the first video that I've made. I just didn't upload it because, well,
Hello guys.
this
So
is my first video. This was back on 27th last month, and it's just I didn't upload this because during the recording process, like along this time, within this time range, I think 40, yeah, 40 minutes. At that time, my phone died. I used my phone as a camera, also my as my microphone, and I didn't realize it died in the middle. I only got to realize after I finished the recording. I was doing some lead code here. I wasn't even then. I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do, so I just tried some lead code problems, and yeah. So this isn't actually my first video, just to be clear, but this might be the actual first video that I upload to YouTube. I don't know. Let's see how this unfold. Okay. All right. So who am I? Maybe you guys are wondering. Just practically nobody. My name is Hidayat Taufikur. I'm an Indonesian. I just graduated like 2 weeks ago, and currently I've been trying to find a job, but I haven't got any. So maybe, hopefully, by doing this challenge, I will then force myself to keep improving day by day, and eventually will secure a job, or you know just trying to accomplish my goals, really. And also, this is also a way for me to actually find who I am. I know it's kind of deep and stuff, but yeah, I'm in the middle of a crisis lately, and this might be my calling to find who I am, find what I actually want to do, find my goals in life, my big goals. So yeah, that's it. It's been a pretty lengthy introduction. It's been 5 minutes, so I'm so sorry for all that. You can just skip it right away to the problem coding stuff, so whatever we're gonna do after this. So yeah. So right, so what I've been working today, like for the past hour or 2 hours, was been I've been spinning up a new VPS or a new VM, cloud VM. I was using Google, like I was using Google Cloud compute engine, but somehow when I tried to claim a new free tier, because I'm broke, I have no money, so all I do was trying to claim the free tiers of Google Cloud. So like after the 3 months time is up, I'm gonna create a new account, and after I create a new account, I'm gonna claim the free trial, and then I'm gonna spin up a new compute engine VM, and then I'm gonna migrate all the stuffs that I had in the previous VM onto the next VM. Right, most of the stuffs there are actually my my personal side, and also some projects that I've been working on. It's not really my projects. It's a project that I've been working on for a lecturer of mine back in university, and I've been actually trying to spin up a new VM to move all the projects into the new VM, because somehow I can't seem to claim the free trial, like the payment process. You gotta insert a credit card or debit card, right? And then the payment process just keep failing. So I got frustrated and just decided to might as well just buy a new VM, right? So yeah, I did just that, and I already got an access. Oh shit, I think the server's down. Is it? I don't think so. Let's see. Not sure. I know the password. Wait. Oh, guys, you're seeing the password. I'm gonna change this password eventually, so I don't really mind. Actually, I actually wanted to install NixOS on this stuff, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna install it on this video anyway. That's been the plan. Anyway, here's the specification. I installed Ubuntu. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I just chose Ubuntu just because why not? Like I said, I'm gonna install NixOS here. We can also see that this VM is running on KVM or Kemu, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce this. Kemu. It's been only up for 22 minutes, so yeah, it's brand new practically. It has this AMD EPIC processor, and it has 9 gigs of RAM. It's pretty cheap for what it's worth, but I don't know the quality of the service. I don't know about the networking. I don't know about the reliability and stuff. So this is actually kind of gambling. On paper, it's pretty good for the price. It's 150k Indonesian rupiah, which probably in US dollar is like $10, $9 a month. But the downside, I think, is that it only has 50 gigabytes, right? 45 actually. Yeah, 50 in total. And for my usage, this is my NixOS server. I've configured it to have like 60-ish, I don't know, 65, I think 65 gigabytes, and I've used 35 gigs already. Granted, I have several generations here. I haven't cleaned it up. When I clean them up, I would get some free space out of this 35, but I just haven't done that. So that's kind of like my current usage of this server on this NixOS server. But I've also faced some issues where the I've ran out of storage to update my system, and it's really painful to deal with. So with Google Cloud, I could just stop the VM, and then I could simply expand storage, right? But with this kind of server, this kind of VM on the right here, I can't do that. There's simply no option. So yeah, that's the only thing that I got. I got only 45 gigs of storage, so I'm gonna have to deal with that if I want to install NixOS on it. Still, I still want to install NixOS on it because all of my configurations and everything are already on my Nix configuration for the server. So it's kind of a it's kind of a painful and long and boring um, to deal with if I were to install everything one by one manually on this Ubuntu server, because I mean I've already poured the time, the effort, and everything else into creating the configuration, so it's gonna be a waste if I'm not using it, right? You feel me? Um, Also, thing is the server has 6 gigabytes of RAM, only has a 2 cores Intel Xeon. I'm not sure what kind of Intel Xeon is this, but it's been pretty good for what it's worth, for what I've been using this for. So yeah, I don't mind really. It's just the I can't pay it, bro. Google Cloud is just really expensive. So yeah, that's kind of the backstory of what I've been working on today. So yeah, what I want to do now is to actually install NixOS here. In order to do that, I've been reading. I came across this article on Medium. This is like what, 7 months ago? Not 7 months. This March. Uh, this is like nine, right? 9 months ago. It's about how you can install NixOS on any VM using NixOS Anywhere. NixOS Anywhere. Actually, I don't know. It didn't work, or maybe it was a skill issue on my part. I tried to use NixOS Anywhere on Google Cloud VM when I first started it, but I couldn't. So I went to a kind of a digging, trying to find information, try to learn how to do it, and I eventually found a way to install NixOS on the Google Compute Engine. So yeah, but I didn't use NixOS Anywhere. Maybe I hope on this server, Ubuntu server, I can do that. Just being hopeful. I'm gonna try to test this out. And what else? I think there was something else that I was thinking about, but I forgot. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna start doing this. So let's see. Getting started with Nix is something of a challenge. There are multiple reasons for this. The distinction between Nix the language, Nix as the operating system, and Nix the package matter is not sufficiently clear. Yeah. I get this. Like Nix has this kind of like triangle, where it has 3 parts: Nix the language, Nix the operating system, and Nix the package manager. And oh shit. And there's kind of like the distinction between the one and the other. If you're new to Nix, probably it's gonna be really confusing at first. I was confused at first, but I just forced myself to use Nix, and I've been daily driving it for almost a year, maybe like not really a year, maybe since March too. I think yeah, I started using Nix, like daily driving Nix since March, so it's been almost a year. Yeah, almost a year. Um, and eventually along the line, I started to getting, getting the gist of it. Like I got the grasp of it. Not completely, no. Still consider myself as a noob. Like I know that I don't know a lot of this Nix thing. A lot of things are black box to me, and it's also within my plans to learn Nix. Um, the language, the OS, the package manager, and also about the Nix in servers, like DevOps kind of thing with Nix. It's fascinating to me, Nix, really. That's why I've been daily driving this and learning this despite all the the hardships and the learning curve that it brings. But yeah, you gotta you gotta pay the price, like it's worth it in the end. Yeah, documentation is always behind the current state, and there are many faults moving the Nix ecosystem forward in different direction, making it different. It's kind of like the politics. I don't really follow the politics of Nix OS really. Even the basic process of bringing up a basic VM running in Nix OS to kick the tires is not so straightforward. Right. Ultimately, it's more hassle than it's worth for some folks. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. You gotta pay the price, and the price is that there's gonna be a lot of hassles, and also the learning curve is pretty steep because it's different than conventional Linux distro, simply because it doesn't even follow the FHAs. Yeah, I think it's FHAs, right? Yes. Yeah, file system hierarchy starter. Yeah, Nix doesn't follow that. So of course, if you're coming from standard conventional Linux distro, it's gonna be quite strange strange experience. But ultimately, if you think it's worth the sacrifice, it's worth the time and effort, I think it's gonna be worth it. Then again, if you're comfortable with your current setup, and if you're productive with it, if you don't see any need or any interest in learning, you don't really have to. It's all optional really. It's all optional. It's good to learn. Like it's an interesting thing to me. It can be something that could kind of like rewire your brain. Like Linux distro has been like this all it's been like this all the time, and then there's something like this coming up. I'm not sure personally if there's any if there's any Linux distro that's also not conventional like NixOS is, but I only know NixOS really. That's kind of like that. So yeah, maybe if anyone's watching this, maybe you can comment out like your opinion and stuff, just to share perspectives. One point which is worth noting here that is that the widely used cloud init solution for initializing other distributions is quite at odds with the NixOS model, which has a stronger focus on being able to declare full system state. This is one reason why it's not so straightforward to put NixOS. Yep. Exactly. Here I describe an approach to bring up NixOS VM in 10 minutes to get some feel for what it's like. All that is required is a running Docker engine, probably on your local system, and an SSH accessible test VM running an arbitrary Linux distribution which will become your NixOS VM. We'll be using the amazing design. Okay. We'll need a function in Docker engine. I have that. Docker compose. I have that. An existing VM running a model. Yeah, I have that. At least 30 gig. We have 50 gigs, so it's fine. This tool, which was developed by primarily by the NumTide folks, and can be used to deploy NixOS to existing remote machines. It also supports subsequent management of these machines via Nix or Git, but that is not the focus here. Yeah, the basic operation is to log into the remote machine, use kexec, kernel exec. Okay, what's kexec? I'm gonna ask my what is kexec in the context of Linux? Yeah, something with the kernel, right? Okay. Right, so I think it's some kind of system call. Is it system call? Linux feature, is it a syscall? Oh no. Oh, it's a comment. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. So I'm so stupid. So let's continue. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Wait, what? Where is it? NixOS. Oh, there you go. Regarding this, it can apply for the particular should not be used to sharing. Yep, there's something. It's still a brand new system. NixOS 101 scenario where someone just wants to bring up VM and make some changes to it to experiment with it, understand a bit. Okay. I have Nix, so do I need this? On the remote VM such that it can be accessed from the container. Okay. Wait, do I need this Docker container though? Like I'm running NixOS already, so I might not need that. Right. We're gonna right. I don't need this. I don't need the VM, right? No, I don't need the Docker container, right? So long as I have the NixOS, so long as I have a NixOS system running, and then we're gonna clone this. I'm gonna try to clone this and see what's up with this. Where should I put this? VM DevOps. Yeah, why not, right? DevOps and NixOS anywhere. Oh no, I'm gonna run it either way, so I'm just gonna do this. As for the I think I already have it, right? Oh shit. I don't know what's up with that. It's like it's frozen up. It'll froze up. This is the server if I'm not interacting with it in some arbitrary minutes. Maybe it's the SSH feature, I don't know. Anyhow, I was trying to check this and okay, and so yes, I'm gonna try to do this again. I forgot the password. I don't know the password, and so I'm gonna just copy paste and I'm gonna go to here and lose. Nope, nothing's there, so I'm just gonna copy the entire thing, and I hope there's V in this. Okay, we're good. We're gonna copy it, right? Create a key again, and then copy it, right, put it in. Okay, done that. And authorize the case. Yep. So if I were to do this, yeah, I no longer need the password. So I have that, right? The NixOS in this. I have NixOS anywhere, Docker. This is a README, which makes it very terminals and local machine, but a remote Linux VM which can be SSH. Create this check to read this configuration, run NixOS anywhere. Right. What's in the flag? So it has a disco. Yeah, I knew this. I think I've used this once. It's using a unstable package, unstable branch of Nix packages. Okay, and it's using NixOS anywhere, which I suppose is the name of the VM. Right, this is the name of the VM. This is the host name, I believe. This is the host name. Let's try to pick it up. I'm gonna open new. I'm just gonna check random MC and play, and there you go. I believe that should be the yep, that is the indeed. That's indeed is the host name, right? This is the host name. NixOS configurations, then the hostname. Like I have NixOS for my laptop, I have my NixOS box for my desktop, my current setup right now that I'm using, and NixOS server for the server. Yeah, it's the hostname. So I could probably replace that with anything that I need or I want, right? Let's see. Log into the remote VM and determine the name of the storage device. Right. We already did that. I forgot, and we know that it's SDA. So in the above, the device is called VDA. It is often SDA. So yeah, in this case we have SDA. Okay. I think it's here. Yes, it says DA. Note that you may need to run a shell with an editor inside the container. Note that you may need to run a shell with an editor or making changes inside the container. You may need to run a shell with an editor. Yeah. Oh, this is assuming you were using the Docker. Okay, have a look at this. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna run that. Okay, I see. It's pretty easy. Then again, I'm gonna change these. Probably I will stick to this for now because I'm gonna then rerun my. I'm gonna switch the configuration using my current setup here. Like I have there's a server. What is it? Server? Is it server? I think it's server. Oh yeah, it's server. Yeah, I have this setup, and I'm gonna install this onto the server. But in order to do that, I need to install the NixOS first. That's why I'm just gonna follow all this thing first. Maybe I could just simply install everything right away, but I think it's gonna be it's gonna add a level of complication. It's gonna be more complex, so I'm just gonna do this for now. And also that means it doesn't really matter what I set up this NixOS system with, because eventually I'm gonna rewrite this using my configuration. So this will be rewritten, right? So that's the thing. So it doesn't matter. Everything looks cool. Everything looks good. I'm just gonna try to run this command. Next run, right? It's gonna do this, and let's do. I don't know what's doing before. I forgot what's doing. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. It's this, right? I think. Is it? Yep. Yeah, it's that. There you go. Yep. Yeah, this is the configuration name. This is the host name that I've showed earlier, NixOS Anywhere VM. So if you were to change the configuration name, the flake name, or the host name, you can. You also need to change this. That's the thing. What's up with this? Do I need to? Oh yeah. Is it my internet connection? Do I have an issue? It's not the best, but not bad either. Come on. Yeah, it's downloading. Okay, we're gonna need to wait. Oh, still. Okay. Right. So I don't know what else to do while we're waiting. I really need to think about this, about how do I go with this, because I might have or might not have shared something that I should not share within my screen. So I'm gonna need to deal with that later on. But for now, I think it's fine. Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait while I enjoy my music and my coffee. sorry guys, you can't listen to this music. I'm afraid of the violation or the copyright, so I listen this on my laptop. That's why you can't hear anything. um Damn, my internet connection sucks. What is this? It's not a part of Flake. Yeah, of course. Right. I've been recording for 36 minutes. Okay, I hope this goes well. I really just want to start this journey, doesn't really have to be perfect. At least I I just need to create the momentum, really. Also, if anyone's watching to this point, I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, I don't actually expect anyone's watching this. The primary reason for me doing all this thing is as a kind of a vlog or journal, um, just to archive my learning journey, my work stuffs, etc., etc. You know, maybe this is also an experiment for me to see whether by doing streaming or recording my work or my project or whatever that I'm doing it, whether it's gonna make me more productive or not. Because sometimes when I'm alone doing stuff like this, it's really easy to get distracted. Maybe by doing things like this, it'll help me to stay composed, stay productive, and stand within the path and not be astray, not be distracted. Yeah. Second, ooh, 1 GB, it's quite a lot. I think it should be pretty. It's not even moving. Is this working? I don't know if this is working or not. You guys probably see all this thing. This is all secret stuffs, I think, supposedly, but I don't really mind. It's nothing really important inside. You got the IP, so what? You got the IPv6, so what? So it has a 5 cores epic processor. It has 9 gigs of RAM and 50 gigs of storage and 5 terabytes of bandwidth. What I don't understand is I forgot about all these stuffs. I learned all this in uni. I just forgot. I really need to get back on my game, bro. I've been distracted for quite some time. I lost my I lost my skills. I lost my self. Maybe it's kind of deep, but yeah. And to get back on my game, and this has to start now. That is why I'm desperate to create the momentum, as to not think about the past and whatnot. Sorry for being sentimental. Anyways, what is RAID 10? I forgot about that disk RAID config. It's mirroring and striping. All right. RAID 1+0 is a disk configuration that combines the feature of RAID 1, which is mirroring, and RAID 0, which is striping. It is designed to provide both redundancy and improved performance. Mirroring data is duplicated across pairs of disks. If one disk fails, the data is available on the mirrored disk. This provides redundancy and protects against data loss. Data is split into blocks and distributed across multiple disks. This improves read and write performance because multiple disks can be accessed simultaneously. Oh, I see. So it's fast and it's redundant, which is really good. If it's actually as it claims, as the service provider claim, then it's pretty good, really. It's pretty good for the price. I'm hoping it's actually as good as it seems. But fingers crossed. The internet's really bad, dude. Look at that. Only 1.6 out of 600. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna be back once this is done. So ciao. Right, guys, I'm back, and I've been talking for like 15-20 minutes, and I paused the recording, right? I wanted to resume the recording, but instead I pressed stop recording, and I didn't realize I've been talking for 20 minutes. And when I'm done, when I wanted to press the stop recording, no, when I wanted to press the pause button, apparently I was clicking stop recording before, so all the talks that I've had for the past 20 minutes, 15 minutes are all gone. But I'm gonna give you guys the quick review maybe for the things that I've done. Like it's almost 6 p.m. now, so there's a lot of time. There's so much time has passed. And in that time I've done a lot of tinkering, a lot of reading, a lot of trial and errors as to make this work. The problem that I got was, if you remember, before I paused this video, I was waiting for the next run process to complete, right? Because it takes a long time, and I thought like, okay, I'm gonna wait for this, and then maybe 30 minutes after it's completed, I'm gonna continue my recording, right? Continue the video. But turns out after it's there were some errors, mainly because earlier my connection was really bad, and the installation process was, I think it got interrupted midway, right? And so the installation was failing. It was failed basically. Like I couldn't access the server, and I had to reinstall it. Luckily, in the provider page, on the provider page, there's a tool to reinstall the VM, so that helped me a lot. So yeah, so then I reinstalled it. I SSH back in, yada yada yada, and then I reconfigure the NixOS configuration that I have here. And at first I've been using this, right, the configuration that I got from this article, right. I've been using that. I thought like, okay, I'm gonna need to install the NixOS on the VM bare bone with nothing much inside. um, and I did that. The installation finally succeeded, although it took some time. Again, my network was really bad, and after it got completed, I was like, okay, finally I made it. It's been like a couple of hours after I paused the video, but then turned out, despite the completion of the installation, I could not access the server. Like the IP is unreachable for some reason. Like I was confused. Why is this happening? The same IP that I got from the provider, like it's supposed to be static, right? Like I should be able to connect to this server, to this IP, but I can't. It's unreachable. So then I reinstall the VM again. I reinstall it again, and then I try it again to reinstall it. Maybe like, oh, there's something wrong with the installation, right? So I use the same exactly configuration and reinstall it. After some time, it got completed. The same problem occurred. I did that several times. I tinkered with the configuration, and I even tried to move this configuration into my main configuration. So I tried to install the whole thing, the whole configuration for my server right away from the get-go. I thought like, okay, maybe I missed something, and this configuration that I've been having for my server could could solve the problem, the unreachable IP. But then, because yeah, this is a pretty beefy configuration, it took more time. And even after it got completed, I was thinking, okay, this time I know it would work, but turned out it didn't. Same problem occurred. The IP is was unreachable. So I submitted a ticket to the provider, and I was waiting. Practically, I didn't do anything anymore. I thought like, okay, maybe the provider forbid the customer to install arbitrary operating system outside of the options that they give. But you know, along the way, uh, they reply pretty late, so I was impatient. I was being impatient, so I tried to dig more, search more, and I found this discussion on discourse.nixos.org, and I just learned when I came across this discussion that you can set the IP as static IP in your configuration, and I didn't know that. So it got me thinking, maybe like when the NixOS Anywhere tool trying to install NixOS onto the server, the IP that the newly installed NixOS on the VM is dynamic, right? It's dynamic. It's not the same IP that I got from the provider. So yeah, I then tried to add the same configuration right here. I don't remember. I think it's here. Is it here? It should be here, right? Oh yeah, it's here. I added this lines of code here. I added the IP that I got from the provider. I disabled the DHCP. I also set the gateway, and I tried to install it. At first I install it using this because I needed to try, right? Maybe it worked, maybe it doesn't. So I used the minimal configuration as to not us to not need a lot of time to install, right? You feel me? I'm sort of really sorry for my English. um so yeah, I installed it, and it worked. Like, I could access the server, I could access the IP, and my my thoughts about the dynamic IP was correct. But still, I couldn't get into the server because, stupid me, i i said uh I said I inserted I you know I inserted a wrong SSH key here. So of course I got locked out. Even though I can access the IP, I cannot log into the server because, well, the account does not have any password, and the SSH key was wrong, so I couldn't get in. And I fixed it. I fixed them, and I decided to move all of them into the BV configuration. Like, might as well wait a long time for this, right? So yeah, I did that, and right now, oh, it actually has been completed. Right, right. That's pretty quick. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this quick. But anyways, at first I was trying to continue my video recording after I paused earlier, because I wanna kind of like do some note taking, but uh, you know in video instead of writing, because I don't wanna forget about what was the problem and how did I solve it. So this video is kind of like a note for me. Maybe later on I'm gonna move this note, quote unquote, to Notion. But for now, yeah, this is my note. Maybe some people experience the same thing, and this might help them, and I'm glad if I can help anyone anywhere. um, Anyways, let's give it a try. Okay, it's okay. We just need to do this. Um, is it working? It works. It works. It works. No. Like, it works, bro. It works. Yes, it works. It works. Do I have V? No, V. Yeah. No. Wait. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna log in using my Nixos server user. Is it working? Please tell me it's working. It's working, guys. It's working. It's all my configuration. Oh shoot! This is my new Vim configuration. I'm using NVChat, by the way, but it's customized heavily at this point. But just kind of like some trivia. It's all working, guys. I have new fetch. Of course, I have new fetch. Oh, I have fetched up. Of course, I have fetched up. Oh, I have everything, guys. It's all working now. Okay, so I'm really excited. Actually, I got this working. This is the first. This is like the first provider that I use outside of Google Cloud. When I use NixOS, right? I've been using some other providers like Amazon. I don't think so. Not Amazon. Microsoft, and also DigitalOcean. But I used I think Ubuntu on them, and the first provider that I got to use NixOS and actually working was Google Cloud, and I've been using that for a while. And this is the second one that I've managed to make NixOS working on, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna do some tinkering later on. For now, I'm happy with this. Maybe I'm gonna do all the tinkering off screen, and I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna do live coding and live tinkering rather than a pre-recording stuff. Just maybe it's gonna be more raw, more raw. How do you pronounce raw, right? It's more raw, so you can, maybe if anyone's watching, they can see the struggles, the problems, and everything else that I'm facing, and maybe they can learn a thing or two. So yeah, that's all from me today. Thank you very much. If anyone's watching, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. I see you guys next time tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a enjoyable day. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys be blessed with health and prosperity. And yeah, goodbye. Bye bye.